Welcome to the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society. Welcome to ITSP Magazine. Knowledge is power, now more than ever.
Hi, my name is Deborah Heiser, and I'm an applied developmental psychologist. Welcome to After 40. This is a podcast I've been waiting to create for a very long time. I've been in the field of aging since the 90s, and I started out in the field of research. And over time, I've moved my area of interest from looking at pathology, things that can go wrong in our older years, to looking at what can go right. So, as an applied developmental psychologist, I look at the lifespan. My focus happens to be midlife and older, which is after 40, and what we have to expect, what we have to look forward to. And that's a lot that we have to look forward to. So I'm really excited to be able to dive into some of the aspects of midlife and beyond that most of us are too afraid to ask, or we don't think about, or that we really would like to think about but don't know where to find the right information. There are so many people that talk about aging, but they haven't really researched it. They haven't really looked at it through a lens from the 90s until now. And I'm here to talk to you about why we have some of the fears that we do and why we shouldn't. So when most people think about aging, they think about how we look at life from the physical perspective. And that is that we know that we're supposed to have a very steep incline from birth up until our 20s, where we see a lot of increases physically. We walk, we talk, we are able to run faster, our coordination gets better. And then we can expect after that steep incline a slow, steady decline. And that's what's scary to us. We picture decline in our future. We can picture walkers, wrinkles, frailty, all of the things that we've been shown in the media, vulnerabilities that we've been able to expect. And we try our very best to sort of skirt around this. We'll look at things like plastic surgery or fitness or things that we hope will stave off the physical decline as much as possible and for as long as possible. But what most of us don't realize is that we have another trajectory that is happening at the same time. And that trajectory is our emotional trajectory. And that begins at birth, just like our physical trajectory. And it goes up, 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 all the way to the end of life. It never declines. So in midlife, after 40, you can expect to be happier than you were in your 20s. This is shown in research. And these are the sorts of things that we really like to look at because, in fact, I don't care in midlife that I can't run as fast as my kids can run. But I do care that I have things I look forward to. I have fulfillment. I have meaningful connections. I have a whole inner peace that I didn't have when I was younger. I used to be able to have the whole future to look forward to, but I was finding myself. And so what most of us have in midlife is that we've found ourselves. We know who we are. We've become experts in a whole host of things, not just in our careers, but in our personal lives. We've been practicing our whole lives, and we have a sense of fulfillment. We have a sense of giving back. We want to share our expertise with others. We want to make our mark on the world when we are after 40. We want to say, hey, I wonder if all those boxes I checked actually mattered. I wonder if I matter. I wonder if I have a legacy that's valuable. I wonder if I have something to contribute to the world. And we all do. Most of us just don't give a lot of thought to that. We spend our time saying, okay, I need to check the box. I need to get into college. I need to get the right job. I need to start a family. I need to buy the house. I need to get the car. I need to, all within physical capacities of our life. And it's our emotional trajectory that I like to focus on, because that trajectory is the trajectory that gives us the most fulfillment. It's the trajectory that brings us life satisfaction, that can lead us to feeling like we matter. It can help us to pass on our wisdom to the next generation, and even to those that aren't in the next generation, but who don't hold our expertise. Midlife and beyond is a time of exploration. It's a time of hope. It's a time of really blossoming. It's a time of flourishing. We've taken all of the years that we've been developing ourselves, and we finally bloom in midlife. And I'm excited to be able to share with you how we bloom, how we can really elevate our blossoming, and how we can manage to make an impact that we would normally be making much bigger. Most of that is through acknowledging that we have an expertise, that we have meaningful connections, that we have control in our lives, and that we matter. And so I hope that you'll take a look at this podcast and take a listen to this podcast and share your ideas that you'd like to learn about, because I'm happy to answer them in the podcast. Please find me on LinkedIn. You can find my Substack. You can find me on Psychology Today. Just look for Deborah Heiser, and you'll be able to find all of those. And of course, check out the Mentor Project. It's a nonprofit where experts bring their expertise to mentor those who are in the next generation. And we do that for free. Thank you. And I look forward to future podcasts with you.
We hope you enjoyed this conversation. If you learned something new and this story made you think, then share ITSP Magazine with your friends, family, and colleagues. If you represent a company and wish to associate your brand with our conversations, sponsor one or more of our columns. We hope you will come back for more stories and follow us on our journey. You can always find us at the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society.